Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mansillon. I'm only going to be traveling tonight, so I thought I'd make a short video today. We're approaching this very, very important, the most closest moon of the year. It is a very powerful full moon in Pisces, which means we'll have to address those things we didn't want to address. It's going to assist us in letting go of certain things, and it is a blue moon, the second moon in August. For everything is about origin, history, and destiny. And this incarnation that we have chosen to come here to assist the Mother Earth and humanity, and to also to expand on our soul progress and evolution, it's part of our history, but it is a very important incarnation because it will lead us to our destiny, the completion of our incarnation cycle in the lower planes. So understand, you are the connection between all reality. You are the light of love, the light of God, not the illusions of darkness. The illusion of darkness will only continue until we can transcend them, we can let go of them. And somebody was mentioning that on the 23rd of September, there may be a great separation of timeline, a very powerful cosmic event. So we'll see. We'll see how it unfolds. It's all about the now, about being here and now. And the card of the day is trust, to be in the trust. And be prepared be one, be in joy. It is a good news. The kingdom of God is at hand, and we are the messenger of that good news. Every country, every culture, every people has a unique connection to God and Source and the Creator. So it's about understanding that all is allowed to return to the One. Everything that cannot return to the One will not survive the shift. So it's like it's part of the process. All the power, the group that have the power over others, that use power and money to control the world, actually they have very little power and control over themselves. And after the end of their incarnation, they're going to end up in the lower astral plane. They're not going to like it, but that is their creation. So it is part of the whole process. Meditation is very important because it really assists us in connecting to higher plane. Take notes when you do meditation, just as the Islamic prayer is very important. I have many Islamic friends and Muslim friends and brothers and sisters. And when I see that it is a very, very powerful, if you connect in the heart and you connect to the source you connect to God while you're doing it, it is like you're infusing yourself with higher divinity, with the higher light of God. It is important also to cultivate the sacred fire, the violet fire of transmutation. It is very important more and more because that's allowed to the transmutation of energy. And there are sacred storage on the earth, within the earth, of sacred violet fire all over the earth. So we want to anchor it into the earth, and so it can come in and activate more this fire within ourselves. And the greatest store of violet fire is in California, is in the mountain named Mount Shasta over the city of Telos on the inner plains. For our shadow self is not our enemy. It is just part of the world of duality. And men and women on the outside, or all opposites within outside, are not enemies. We have to make this union, this fusion of divine feminine and masculine within ourselves, this unification within. Bring light and love to our shadow self. When we bring love to our wounded self, we heal it. When we bring light into our shadows, we enlighten them. When we look into our weaknesses, and we can find strengths within that. And so it's part using the shadow self for our spiritual evolution. It is rather than fighting against it. But for when we came down here, we had to surround all of our truth and family connection, our comfort, our sovereignty, our abundance, our security, our knowledge, to forget it all and come here. But the memory is reawakening. For knowledge without love is very little. It will not bring happiness. Like money without spiritual connection, will not bring inner peace. So it's the same thing. It's like everything has value, but certain things have more value than others. So we have to determine that. And also wanted to talk about the Pleiadian groups. The Pleiadians are our closest cousin on a genetic level, and they have so much to teach, so much about healing, about teaching, and they're coming closer. The Christ come from the Pleiadian soul. For on the Pleiades there is all the cosmic realm, but there's also celestial realm as the center of our own local universe. Originally, the cosmic planes were created by the Lyrians as a society. They wanted to create a society without negativity, without shadows, where humans could actually. But it becomes really stagnant, and then chaos and conflict arose, and so there was people that rebel against that, and eventually they get to integrate the yin and the yang, the positive and negative. I work very much with the high councils of the Pleiades, but there are many enlightened groups that have ships in orbit. You can connect with them. And they are great healers and teachers, both art, science, and philosophy. And once I remember once, it was a few years ago, many years ago, but I saw the all 7 stars of the Pleiades that came alive. It was like amazing vision. It's important, now I no longer do that, but it's important to take notes of spiritual experiences to anchor them. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I just wanted to come and say hello. I thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And I thank you so much for your donations. If you want a private session, you can send me an email. I'm going to pull a few cards to finish. I know very soon Spirit says I'm going to have a home of my own. I'm very grateful for all the friends that have assisted me through this time of being without a fixed location. It is to live day by day. It's going to be nice to find some security and to feel at home. I'm really eager to. This is really. I learned much through the process, but that's going to be a relief when I'm going to feel that I'm at home, and even I don't know how it will look like, but we'll see. And I'm going to finish with a song, so thank you very much. I finished with a song. I pulled the song on a paper. I wasn't sure. This one was in the middle. There was a French song on one side, which I sang already. And this is an old song from the 60s. It's called Night in White Satin. Nights in white satin, never reaching the end. Letters I've written, never meaning to send. Beauty I've always missed, with these eyes before. Just what the truth is, I can't say anymore. 'Cause I love you, yes I love you, how I love you. Gazing at people, some hand in hand, just what I'm going through, they can't understand. Some try to tell me thoughts they cannot defend. Just what you want to be, you will be in the end. And I love you, yes I love you, how I love you. Nights in white satin, never reaching the end. Letters I've written, never meaning to send. Beauty I've always missed, with these eyes before. Just what the truth is, I can't say anymore. 'Cause I love you, yes I love you, how I love you. So sometimes love can be so powerful, we have to reconsider. We do not know what the truth is anymore, because it's like it's overwhelming. I'm going to pull a few cards. I have only those two. Everything is packed up. I'm ready to go. I'm just going to pull a few cards with this deck that I have here. The observer of the day is creativity. It's the great mother. It's the great mother. It's also the universal card, and to think universal, the great nature, and to be creative, to have the harmonious flow between action and non-action. But it's very important to take the time for non-action as well. What the highest wisdom is Pluto, the transformation, the transmutation, the transfiguration. Allow the change with the change. Let go and trust the flow. For the change will be coming with whether the card says that it's going to come whether we want it or not, whether we choose it or not. Whatever we do, it's going to change. But it can happen with greater ease if we accept to go with the flow. What we need to understand is let go of stress, to learn to breathe, to let go of the mental worries, and to let go of stress. What we need to do is the ripeness, to understand the fruits are ripe, they're about to fall. Huh? And the outcome will be understanding, which is freedom. It's like those birds will be completely free to fly. They realize there was no cage in the truth and reality. Well, I thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you in a few days. Thank you very much.